Hey everyone, welcome to my Illustrator tutorial video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the image trace function in Illustrator to convert your pen or pencil sketch into a digital image. Basically, image trace lets you convert a raster image into vector shapes. If you're not familiar with the idea of raster and vector yet, that's a fairly important concept when you're working with Illustrator and Photoshop. I'm including a link in the description and also on our class website for you to take a look. Here, I want to use this cat sketch I did as an example. One really important thing when you work with the image trace in Illustrator, especially when you use line drawings, is you want to have a fairly clean scan or photo to begin with. One good trick you can use is to use a tracing paper or like a graphite transfer paper to trace your sketch into a cleaner version of it. Here on the desktop, I already scanned my sketch, and as you can see, it's pretty clean to begin with. Just in case if you have a messier sketch, I'm going to quickly show you how to use Photoshop to clean up your scan or your photo. So let's get started. First, right-click on the image, select Open with Photoshop. Make sure you have the Layers panel open. If not, you can go to Window and select Layers. The first thing I'm going to do is to select the Crop tool and to crop the image to the area I want to work with. And once you're happy about it, hit Return on your keyboard to confirm. Now, the second thing is select the background layer and go to the bottom of the Layers panel, and you want to select this circle icon, which is to add an adjustment layer, and I'm going to use Levels. Here on the Levels diagram, you kind of want to adjust these two sides, the handles, so that the background is as clear as possible and you can also see a very defined line drawing. Here, I think I'm pretty happy about it. I'm gonna click on this adjustment layer and right-click, select Merge Down. All right. The next thing to do is I still want to clean up the lines a little bit, and maybe I want to get rid of this pencil fish. What I'm going to do is go to the bottom of the Layers panel. As you see this icon with the plus sign, click on it to create a new layer. Here, I'm going to use the brush tool to either brush over things I want to erase or add lines to my line drawing. I'm going to hit B on my keyboard to get the brush tool, and then I'm going to use the eyedropper tool to select the background color. Here, I want to get rid of this little fish pencil drawing and also clean up these pencil lines. In this step, it's up to you how detail-oriented you want to be. For me, in general, the better job you do here will make your life a little easier in Illustrator. Here, I just want to clean up these lines a little bit. The other thing I like to do is to connect the lines that are not connected. Here I'm just using my mouse. If you have a drawing tablet, it might be also helpful to use that. Alright, I think I'm pretty happy about the result. Before we save the image, I want to go to the Image menu and check the image size. Normally, we don't need the image to be super high res for the purpose of image trace. And now I'm going to File, Save As, save it as a JPEG, give it a name. Now I'm going to open my Illustrator. I already have a document opened, and I'm going to go to File, Place, select the line drawing I just saved. Now you can either directly click on the document to drop the image, or you can click and drag to customize how big you want this image to be. Now I have the raster JPEG image imported. In order to convert it into vector shapes, I'm going to go to Window and get the image trace panel out. First, I want to select my image and then make sure you check preview. Here you might need to wait a while if your image is fairly big. Now you can see here Illustrator provides you some presets. High fidelity photo, low fidelity photo, different colors. These are better if you are converting a color image or a photo. Here, since my image is more like a line drawing, I'm gonna try sketched art. And underneath the threshold, or if you expand the advanced options, here are more things you can play with to get a better result. If you're pretty happy with the result, the one last thing you have to do is to hit the expand button. Usually it will show up here. Now we've converted the raster image into vector shapes. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to clean up the result of image trace and add colors to it.